Hi, I'm Danny Lacey, and this is The Diary of an Entrepreneur, episode 3, 5 key lessons of growing a business from scratch. Just a few things that I've learned over the last 15 years or so of setting up various businesses and arriving where I am right now with my current business startup video. And those 5 things are going to be patience, network, knowledge, operating system, and talent. Number 1, patience. There is no such thing as an overnight success. It takes time. You're about to embark on a journey. If you're setting up your business, starting from scratch, it's going to be 5, 10, 15 years before you get anywhere near that level of success that you have in your mind when you start out. For most of us, there are the odd exceptions where there are, relatively overnight successes, but generally it's going to be years and years and years of your life. Yes, get out there, start chipping away, make mistakes, learn, and start making things happen. To grow this business. Don't be sat at home thinking about it, because that's not going to help. Get out there, start working away, but be patient. You're looking at 5 to 10 years of your life to grow this business into something that is actually running itself, in essence. And procrastination is patience in disguise. We spend way too long, most of us, getting frustrated with ourselves during those moments of lengthy procrastination. The way I look at it is, for me, procrastination is your brain, your mind, and your body telling you to slow down, to take a break, let things breathe a little. It's also the processor in your brain saying, I'm at full capacity, there's only so much I can take on, I just need you to chill a little bit. So don't worry too much about procrastination, let it happen, and just go with it. Because, again, for me, that's just patience in disguise. It's just your mind's way of saying, I'm at my maximum at the minute, let me just think about this a little bit before moving on. It sounds daft, but procrastination is the one thing that will just frustrate the hell out of you if you let it get to you too much. So just have that in mind. Let it happen, go with it. Patience, in the end, will lead to success. And just think that this is going to take 10 years, not 10 weeks, not 10 days, not 10 hours, because it's not going to happen. All right, so be patient. Next up, expand your network ASAP. For me, this is the single most important thing when setting up a business. You should be out there. You should be at every single networking event possible, talking about your business, your ideas, your plans for the future, talking about the person you're talking to, their business, building those relationships. For me, video is my industry. Everybody needs video. Why should it be any different for the industry that you're in? So get out there, go to every networking event you can. It's also great for expanding and developing those communication skills, which are going to be essential for you as the head of your business. So go to every networking event. And here's something that's often overlooked. Go and speak to other companies in your industry, your direct competitors. In the early days, you might be able to help them out. They may be so busy that they have an overspill of work, they're turning clients away. Maybe the smaller clients that you could be picking up. Go and speak to your competition, pick their brains, build relationships, and you never know what could blossom out of those relationships. So expand your network from the word go. Know your operating system. This is very, very important. It's not just the software and apps that sit on your phone and your laptop. It's the habits that you go through as an individual to increase your productivity. And you need to know what that operating system look like. So we start with vision and values. What is the long-term vision for you as an individual and for your business? Do you have those written down, documented somewhere, something for you to look at day in, day out? And what are your values? What is your ethos in life? What's important to you, your family, giving back to society, charities, etc., etc. What are the key values that you have as an individual that you want to feed through into the business? Have them jotted down, written down somewhere, documented, and revisit them daily. What are your main forms of communication? Do you like to hit the phones? Are you a phone person? Do you prefer to just pick up the phone and dial? Or are you an email warrior? Or do you prefer to go through messaging app services like WhatsApp? What is your main form of communication? If it's email, how are you organizing your emails? Have you got thousands of emails in your inbox? If so, are you organizing those into folders so you can find emails easily in the future? How are you documenting phone calls that have action points off the back of it? Do you diarize things? Do you write things down? Your team and responsibilities. So if you're a one-man band, the team's going to be pretty much you and a whole lot of freelancers. It might be family and friends. What have you got around you that you can tap into as a resource that can help you out? Do you have an accountant in the family? Do you have a solicitor in the family? Do you have a personal assistant in the family? Look around you, find things that you can tap into that could be an extension of your operating system that you can delegate to. If you employ people, do you know what each individual member of the team do and what's their responsibilities? Do you have that jotted down somewhere on a chart? Do you know how to delegate and who to delegate to within that team? And what does your to-do list look like? We all need to-do lists. There are those that believe we should only have 2 or 3 items on a to-do list. Some have thousands of, but it doesn't matter. I don't believe it really matters. Everybody, each to their own at the end of the day. You all have your own way of doing things. But where is that to-do list? Where does it sit? Is it in one particular place or is it spread out all over the place? I think you need to be organised with that to-do list. It doesn't matter how many items you got on there. It needs to be organised. I have 2 things that I do. One, I have a notebook. And each page in this notebook is a day. And on that page in the top right hand corner, I put that day's date. And then I just I don't do it in list form. I literally doodle on the page of things that I need to get done today, whether it's accounts, invoicing, one-to-ones with the team, sales, proposals, quotes, whatever it is, it gets put in that document and on that page. And whatever doesn't get done that day gets passed over to the next day, which again is dated. And then if I need to refer back to anything, I can just go through the notebook to a particular day, and there it is. I also use Evernote and Trello to organize myself. So know what does your operating system, not just the physical apps and the computers that you have on devices, but your physical operating system, the people you know, your surroundings, really, really important. Knowledge and momentum is power. It's a very powerful thing. Learn something new every single day about your industry. Whether you subscribe to magazines, podcasts, blogs, RSS feeds, whatever it is, make sure that you are keeping up to date with everything that's going on in your industry. Become an expert in your field. This is powerful. Being an expert, I cannot emphasize enough, is going to put you in a different league in your industry, because everybody that's in your industry, not everybody's going to be an expert. There's going to be various levels of knowledge base and skill sets. And if you can become the very best in your industry, it's going to elevate your business into a completely different league. So listen to podcasts, audiobooks daily. I listen to 30 hours of audiobooks every single month on my journey into work, on my way home from work. I might have a moment in the evening where I just put my headphones on and for 10 minutes I'm listening to the latest podcasts of video marketing or SEO, etc., and share your knowledge. You'll get to a stage where you know so much about your industry. Share that knowledge, give back, do your own podcast, do your own blogging, do your own workshops and talks, go to events and do talks for free. Become an industry expert in your field. Again, that is a massively powerful thing. And finally, surround yourself with talent. I'm not just talking about the staff that you hire and the freelancers, just people in your life. You are the average of the people you spend the most time with. So if the 5 closest people to you are all naysayers and pessimists and down and depressives and all that, you pretty much are going to be the same kind of person. You're going to be the average of that. So find people who are more enthusiastic, more intelligent, more well-connected, and more optimistic than you are. Massively important. And get rid of those that are holding you back, that are making you feel down, making you feel negative. They're just going to hold you back, and they're going to put you in the wrong kind of mindset to be able to grow and develop your business. So surround yourself with the right kind of talent, the right kind of people, and they will elevate you into a much better mindset, which is massively important. And also find a mentor, somebody who isn't necessarily in your industry but has built businesses, has gone through the ups and the downs, somebody who can guide you through this. So don't be too proud. For me, that was the big thing that was holding me back recently was I thought I knew everything. I didn't want to open up to somebody. I didn't want somebody to be telling me what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. And it was holding me back until I found a mentor. And now that mentor is really helping me kind of realize things that I already knew were there, but they're just helping me shape things a little better. And it's just good to talk. It's good to get stuff off your chest. So patience, Expand your network as soon as possible, right from the get-go. It doesn't cost anything for most of the networking things, opportunities that are out there. Know your operating system. Knowledge is and momentum is power. And surround yourself with talent, the right kind of people. Very, very important. So if this has been useful, do share with others, do share amongst your little network. Feel free to leave your comments over at facebook.com/Danny Lacey Business. And remember, failing every day is a massively important part of your journey. Thanks.